Today we're going to practice answering questions as we look at line plots. Our first question is showing the number of minutes studied by 7th graders. The question is, how many students studied 70 minutes? So when we take a look down at the bottom here, we've got our minutes. And we always assume that 1x is equal to 1 respondent. So for 70 minutes, only one person studied that long. For this next question, it says, what was the number of minutes that most 7th graders said they used for studying? Here's a really good advantage of a line plot because you can very easily see the number of minutes that has the most X's above it. So as we're looking, here we go. The answer is 50. This next question is a little bit more complicated. Were there more students who studied less than 50 minutes or more than 50 minutes? So it says less than 50. So we're not counting anything right here. It has to be less than 50. So we're starting at 45 minutes and we're going to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 students total reported studying less than 50 minutes. Still getting used to that drawing tool. Now we need to look at how many studied more than 50 minutes. Again, 50 minutes on the dot doesn't count. So we are starting right here at 55 minutes or more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 10 students studied more than 50 minutes. Going back to my question, were there more students who studied less than 50 minutes or more? So the correct answer is going to be less because 16 students studied less than 50 minutes. Now it's going to be your turn. Were there more students who studied 40 or 60 minutes? So when I look at this, we're looking at the number for 40 students, not 40 students, 40 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 students studied for 40 minutes. And then we're skipping everything else and going over to 60 minutes where we have 3 students. So more students studied for 40 minutes. This question is different than the other ones that we've seen so far. How many students studied for 35 or 40 minutes? You try. First, I'm looking at 35 minutes. That's 1, 2, 3 students. I'm skipping to 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It wants to know how many students studied for 35 or 40 minutes, which means I add them together. So 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 students is our answer. For this question, how many 7th graders were there in total? We're counting all the X's for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. 35 is the correct answer. What was the number of minutes with the second most 7th graders said they used for studying? I don't like the wording of that question, but okay, we're going to go for it. You try. So when I'm looking at this, 50 minutes is the most common, or that would be like the first place winner if we were going to say it like that. So now we're looking at the one that had the second highest number of respondents. So when I look at this, and it's so easy when it's on a computer to line up your X's. See how when you look across, everything is lined up perfectly straight. Therefore, we can tell that this column is the second highest. So our answer is 45 minutes was a second place winner or response for the number of minutes that students studied. For my final question for you today, I have one that's a little trickier. How many students studied at least 45 minutes? For this question, at least 45 minutes, that means you include everybody who studied for 45 minutes, as well as everyone who studied for longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. 26 students studied at least 45 minutes. I hope this helped you in analyzing our line plots, which is our objective for today.